Greetings and welcome to the 1-6 Scale Man proudly presents, you know what it is, Sunday Funday. This is Collectors Lounge International. Thank you for being here with us. It's going to be a fun discussion. Sorry for the voice. I am damn near tired. I am sleepy as shit. And no, I'm not Cam. He's here, but I'm not Cam. I'm just tired as a motherfucker. But anyway, thank you guys being here early Sunday. Actually, this is Sunday afternoon. So again, thank you guys for tuning in. We got a lot to actually cover in such a short span of time, but we're going to try to make it as festive and fun as possible. So definitely thank you for being here and to being part of the show. Again, tune in later on today around 5:30. We're going to do a content creator appreciation show dedicated to every content creator that I know that's out here sticking their neck out for everybody out there, making sure that we bring you the best in content. Each channel, all the links to their channel is actually in is actually in the bio, everything there. You'll be able to click on and follow them, make sure that you've actually followed their content. But I just felt the need to do so because again, we have to pay homage where it's due, and people are really doing this on a daily to basically make sure that you were informed and that you get the honest, we give you our honest opinions, and on top of that, we just keep you entertained. And it is hard, but we do it. So that's going to be coming up later on around 5:30. I'm going to do it as a live show. That's the only way to keep it sincere and from the heart is do it live. So definitely tune in later on around 5:30 for that. Anyway, got a lot to cover. Everybody out there, just want to do some house cleaning real quick before we actually go through. First off, we want to talk about the Halloween initiative. This is something that's going to be going full-fledged. It's still going on, and it will be ending on October 1st. All proceeds, super chats, everything that we actually receive goes towards this. It goes towards making sure that unfortunate kids get costumes to celebrate Halloween, to go out trick-or-treating, all the good stuff, things that I was able to do when I was young. We want to make sure that every child has that experience. So we are donating. I have a short video I'm actually putting up later on. It's going to be a short of me at the Halloween costume shop yesterday, picking up a few of the actual costumes and making sure I'm getting all that together. So that'll be coming up later on today. But again, this is an initiative that is near and dear to my heart. It's going to be running. And hopefully, like I said, again, you guys feel as strong about it as I do, because I am really passionate about this idea of making sure that kids have that experience and that they actually can expand on their imaginations. Too much going on out here that they aren't able to do so because the real world problems have become their problems when it shouldn't. So I want to make sure that they can experience something away from all of that and just have fun as kids. So Halloween initiative, any super chat, everything sent through. It doesn't have to be big. $1.99, $2, $5, whatever you want to actually add and contribute. Again, also, we do have the silent contributor who decided that he wants to match up to $500 in donations. So basically, once we reach that, basically he's going to, donate that. So definitely Halloween initiative is going to be running all the way up until October 1st. So thank you very much for that. Also, do want to thank one of our sponsors, and that is Cam's Custom Gloves. Embrace the cheeks. Yes, Cam's Custom Gloves. If you got a girl who needs some love, you better get them gloves. Cam Custom Gloves. So basically, thank you for your contributions. And yes, we have this incredible panel hacks here behind us right now, man. What's going on with you guys, man? Great morning. Top of the morning, everybody, man. How's everything going, man? Or no, afternoon. I keep saying morning, afternoon, evening for a lot of people, but it still feels
morning,
like more than
good afternoon, good evening.
Yeah. Yeah. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Don't let the big butt bites. Yeah, there we go. That's how it is. Yeah, there you go. That was a De La Soul joint. You remember that, bro? But yeah, speaking of which, De La Soul is going to be there doing Star Wars Celebration in London. I'm going, so I cannot wait. But yes, thank you guys for basically being here. Cam, what's going on with you today, cousin?
Another day. This is it's our first Sunday with football, man. We're back.
So yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Glad to watch some football today, and I'll be doing laundry later tonight, man. Watching football.
Yeah,
that's it. That's how you do it.
Yeah, that's bro. Straight up. We got Brenda's ass out there talking about congratulations to Lael for being Sam Jackson's stunt double, Secret Invasions. Yeah, I see what you did there, motherfucker. But thank you very much for that. Yeah, man, football day, the laundry day. So exactly, I'll be working around Toya. She got on me today. She's like, so let's have a talk. These shows, yeah, I got to do laundry. Kids got to have their clothes washed. So unless you intend on doing it yourself or helping me out, I was, yeah, I got you. Don't worry about it. She said, you better. Do I make myself perfectly clear? I said, yes, you do. I'm sorry. Anyway, so she had to put the smack down. You already
See
know.
how
So
it goes down in your house. Jesus.
exactly, bro. She ain't playing that. She don't play that. She definitely doesn't play. But you know how that goes. Ben, thank you for being here, brother, man. How you doing, man?
I'm good. I yesterday was very exciting, wasn't it? With everything that was going on, I was glued to like my wife came in and she went, "What? Are you watching people watch Twitter?" And I said, "Yeah, because it's the quickest way to get all the news." And she said, I want a divorce." Yeah, it was exciting though. I'm slightly sort of, there were some things that I wanted that we didn't get, but then am I like overprivileged as a fanboy on certain things? So yeah, we'll get into it, I'm sure, but it was an interesting afternoon for sure, and some unexpected things as well, that really took me by surprise. So one.
Definitely.
So yes.
Definitely. It was a lot of unexpected things, but it was a lot of excitement. And was one thing that I actually messed up on because I thought it was an actual show. Here it turns out it's going to be a movie, and we're going to talk about that later on because that one movie is going to influence the collecting community in a big way. So yeah, we'll definitely talk about that in a minute. But a party ain't gonna be a party without Shane the man in here. Mr. Clean himself, bro. What's going on with you, brother? How you doing, man?
All good, man. All good. Thanks for having me. Yeah, just things are good. Just did a live stream there and get my thoughts on the Mark V, and uploaded my collection tour as well. The Mark II. I'm gonna do the collection tours by Mark. So the first one was back in February. So collection tour Mark II is now live on the channel, and I eventually got Shit Collector Say Part 2 done, and that's up as well. So that was my week of YouTubing. Like, I'm looking forward to having a chat.
Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely, man. So yes, we will have a discussion. If you haven't already, man, tune in to all these guys. Again, you're going to see what I'm going to talk about later on in the actual pre-station show around 5:30 Eastern time. But again, I mean, here's your chance to get it live and direct because everybody on this panel puts in the long yards, hard work to make sure that you guys are entertained, that you get all the honest opinions about collectibles, pop culture, everything. And intentionally how to keep your damn detox clean and wardrobe advice because I got to compete, all the time with these brothers. So definitely, man, like you already know what it is. So anyway, thank you guys.
I don't think he means me, guys.
Yeah, I do mean you, bro. I do.
You talk about your cosplay wardrobe,
a free XL wrestling t-shirt, some jogging bottoms.
Come on, man. Stop playing. Anyway. So glad to have everybody here, man. Let me address the chat real quick. So we got Tully in the building. Thank you for being here. Yes, everybody, please force choke that like button on your way in. Because again, we stand by that. We got Attention Seeking Geek out there. We got Ben Cam's out there, bro. We got Tiny Shiny. We got El Profesoro. El Profesoro was on the Megaflix Friday, and it was such a great show. If you haven't tuned in for that, it was an amazing show. We got Brendan out there. He says weekends are the Patriots, Notre Dame football, and Cheeks. So
I was gonna say something about Notre Dame, but I'm gonna let it go. It go. They lost, so they lost yesterday to Marshall.
I know.
Brendan is probably he mad.
He's kind of mad right now.
Yeah, he gonna be all right though.
No idea.
They're gonna jump back
saying. You're just saying words.
Sorry. They're teams. They're colleges in the States. So it's
colleges like universities.
Yeah. Bro, college football is huge over here.
Bro.
It's
huge.
Oh, yeah, it's huge over here, bro. It is. College football is almost. It is almost equally as huge as the NFL, bro. Like literally, it's a typical like that they just don't get paid right now, so we think. But you know,
it's a lot of sponsorship going on now. You saw 2 players for Ohio State. They actually got sponsorship by like a cologne or like H&M or something like that. So I'm like, they get money. Good. Good. I'm glad.
And one guy got a sponsorship from a glass company. Now, do you know his name?
It's got to be something with glass in his name.
No, bro.
No,
look up this whenever you guys get a chance. Look up this name. His name is
Glazier.
The Coldest.
The Coldest.
His name is The Coldest.
The Coldest Crawford.
The Coldest Crawford. Now his nickname is The Coldest that ever done it. But his name is The Coldest. His real name is The Coldest.
Is he from Louisiana?
I think.
Yeah, he's from Shreveport. Okay, there you
go. His name is The Coldest.
That's a good name.
It's the funniest name I ever heard, but that's his real name. The Cold. Is it The Coldest or The Coldest?
DE like the coldest.
The Coldest.
The Coldest.
That's his name.
They decided no apostrophe.
They just said The Coldest. Yo, it's incredible. It's funny, but yeah, we got some weird names over here. And college football is huge, bro. It is. It's definitely huge. But NFL starts today, so yes, I'm so glad, bro. We get some Sunday football, man. I'm so happy about that. Finally, bro. Even though my team's trash, we ain't gonna talk about that. But anyway, thanks everybody in the chat for being here. Again, Mario's out there. We got 1-6 figure focus out there. Latoya is in the who's gonna be doing an unboxing this Thursday. I can't wait for that. We got OG fan with Star Wars, which is Star Wars. We got, let me see here, who else is out there? Odin 01 is in the building. Damon Zapp, Philip the Fool, Mugwamp is in the building. Brandon Salad. We got Nick Carmen in the building. Thank you for being here, brother. We got Rob Peters. We got who else in the building with us, man? We got Commander Green, H Green, Nick's Collectibles in the building. Let's go. We got Squad Leader in the building. Thank you for being here. Ken Carpenter is in here. Tyree is in the building. We have, let me see here. Poi is in the building. Thank you for being here. Tony R is actually here with us today. Man, what is in the building? Thank you for being here. Kate Card is in the building. Thank you so much, my man. Who else? We got Two Ferns. Beard Nerd Oaf is in here. Thank you for being here. Some guys in the building. 12-inch Moose Dream is here as well. We got Marvelous Reviews. Let's see who else. We got William Owens. Let's see who else is in the building. Thank you for being here. And yes, we're gonna have a great show today, man. So glad that you guys are tuning in with us now. And we got Luminar, thank you for being here. Can't go without that. Ecto 1701 is in here as well. So yes, we're gonna talk about something that Focus you alluded to. Again, if you haven't seen Focus's video, go back and watch his thoughts on the Mark V. But speaking of your thoughts on the Mark V, I wanted to digress on this conversation, but I was like, nah, we'll talk about it real quick and just knock it out the park. Keep it really short, minimal. Mark V with Racer diorama base was actually released this week. I know there was a lot of concerns, a lot of controversy with this particular figure, considering the simple fact that we got the 2.0 version not even a few months ago that was released, and then they revealed this piece, and I think it basically has a shorter release, like it's coming out sooner than later. So they decided to actually add the diorama base with this figure, and the only way that you can actually get it is to purchase this figure. Now, right now, I think it's only exclusive for overseas market. It hasn't hit Sideshow yet. Don't know if it will, but if you want to pick this up, you can actually get it over in Hong Kong. Now, again, I have the Mark V. I got the 2.0 version. And it would have been delightful to basically have the base, or at least have an option to have it. Didn't get it. I kind of got over it within a couple of days. I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. They could have gave us a base option, and I'm pretty sure people would have picked they would pick that base. But with that option, it is what it is. I can't say anything else. The timing was off, in my opinion, definitely off in the choice of how they did it, but it is what it is. Shane, since you brought this up and you said you had you put out a video, what are your thoughts on this real quick, bro?
Well, basically, I sat down the other night to put out a pre-order preview video on this, and I was like, I did this back in April. Because I already did this back in April when it released. So I was like, I'm not doing another video on it. I think to fully understand my thoughts, I have to explain that, like, I think for the chat to fully understand my thoughts, where I'm coming from, I have to explain that I think the Mark V is a beautiful looking suit. I think that the suit up, well, I don't think the suit up is my favorite suit up. Like, there's a lot of cool Iron Man suit ups, but the Mark V suit up in that Formula One scene, that is my favorite suit up in the MCU.
Yeah.
And I like the way it gives a serious nod to the comic book.
Yeah.
The figure itself looks beautiful, but it is the very same as the 2.0.
Yeah, exactly.
And, like, I'm conscious of the fact that I know you have the 2.0, and some people watching in the chat probably have the 2.0. Some people might have the 1.0. So when the 2.0 was announced, all the people in the who got the 1.0 were probably annoyed. And now that the 3.0 is announced, I'm guessing, I know you were annoyed. I saw your stream.
You're
some
right.
People, the 2.0 people were annoyed. But this, honestly, man, this doesn't surprise me, man, because Venom, because the Chrome Mando, at least the Chrome Mando, this is a bit more brazen because of the timing and the fact that it's just a base. But be honest, I don't think you're missing anything, because I don't think the base is that great.
Yeah.
So the figure is beautiful, but so is the 2.0, so is the 1.0.
Yeah.
Like, these are not limited. They're going to do this again. So I think going forward, anyone needs to go right. When you're about to click that pre-order button, I think everyone needs to go, right, how am I going to feel in 6 months' time if they do a 3.0 and throw in a different base? And if the answer is no, don't get it. If the answer is yes, work away. But this is going to keep happening. It's definitely going to keep happening.
You're right.
But still a beautiful piece. Do you know?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, I do think people should be conscious of this. The timing is definitely unfortunate, because, like, if it was 3 or 4 years down the line, I think people would have been less annoyed, or less people would be annoyed. The final thing I'd say about it is that exclusive, everyone, especially new collectors, need to be really, really conscious of that. Exclusive doesn't mean limited in number. It means limited to a certain area.
Yeah.
So this is, you might get on Sideshow, but you'll get it if you want it. So it's strange.
Definitely.
That was strange, man.
Definitely. And I would, advise against a lot of people, because I did see where, people were saying, well, if you want it, sell the one you have and get this one. Do you know how hard it's going to be to actually sell the one you have right now?
There's going to be deals on the 2.0 now, man.
Exactly. Yep. There's definitely going to be deals on it. So it doesn't really make sense to me. But again, I mean, it is what it is. We can't cry over spilled milk. It's already out there. They're doing what they're doing. They're going to make their money either way. So it is what it is.
And I do collect Iron Man. I do collect Iron Man, but I feel like I'm Iron Man'd out. I feel like I have the ones I want. Like, I pass on the Mark 7. It's beautiful. I'm passing on this. It's beautiful. The Mark 1, arguably the very, very, it is the very, very first suit. But I can't have everything. So I skipped this the first time. I skipped it the second time. I'm going to skip it the third time. Just full disclosure or whatever.
Definitely, man. I got this one because, like, again, and this is my favorite suit. Like, literally my favorite for the short amount of screen time that we got. It is one of my favorite suits. I'm hoping, again, I know it was, destroyed, but I'm hoping that he actually has another version of it, and we'll see it in Armor Wars. I hope we do. Because I love this armor. I really, really do. So anyway, yeah, man, thank you for your thoughts, bro. That's definitely, with the way I think, and I definitely agree with everything you're saying. Ben, didn't get a chance to hear your thoughts on this, bro. What do you think about this, man? When it was released?
Probably because I haven't got many thoughts on it, to be honest. It's Iron Man, so I automatically pretty much check out straight away at the door.
Got you.
Of course, I understand the controversy attached to this. It's like I didn't even kind of get the idea of, like, announcing a new Scarlet Witch when the other one was still on pre-order. And I know it was like a different version, but, like, even that I don't understand. I'm just like, at least wait, give that one chance to kind of come out, breathe, for people to enjoy it until you move on to the next kind of version of the character. So for them to do pretty much the same, but it's not even a different version, like literally the kind of differences in that base just seems like a bonkers, another bonkers decision from Hot Toys. I want a Happy Hogan with the briefcase, so that you can complete the scene, so that you can have your Whiplash, your Iron Man, and have Happy kind of slide over the briefcase. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a fucking fan. Yeah, it's stupid. It's stupid.
Yeah, there was a lot of there's not much more. Yeah, I definitely agree. Cam, we talked about this already, bro. What were your thoughts? And was this a suit that you were interested in to begin with?
Oh yeah, 100%. Because this is a suit that I missed out on, and when I first was looking at Hot Toy figures, I immediately went to find this one, and it was being sold for like $800 anywhere to $1,200. So I was like, never getting it, right? And then they released this 2.0 version, and I'm like, okay, you know, the price is still around like 400, almost like 303 on some websites. So I'm gonna wait a little while. And now they did release this kind of it's disappointing because it's the exact same figure, right? But you just have more background and more space taken up in your shelf now. This base, if there was like some type of new ingenuity with it, where they gave us like a USB powered light on the whole entire figure, drawn through the base, that'd been cool. You know what I'm saying? Or just something different to be, you know, to make it just stand out compared to the other one. But it actually makes me excited now, because now I know, you know, with different holidays coming up around the corner, I could possibly, you know, get this suit now at a lower rate. So it's something I'm looking forward to, actually. So I was upset when they released it, because we're not upset, but I was disappointed because, you know, there's so many other figures and characters that they haven't dabbled into that we're missing right now. So I'm like, why are we doing 3 of these? You know, like, I mean, the suit up, and then this again. And it's like, all right, it feels like we're doubling back, guys. Let's just keep moving forward instead of backwards. But, you know, Hot Toys has their own formula for
they have their own way of doing things.
So it's like there's no telling what they're gonna do, you know. So
and like, I get it, and we all get it. Every company has to make money. We get that. Every company has to make a certain level. I mean, it's, again, I understand from a business aspect, it is what it is, but it doesn't change this. It doesn't change the simple fact that it's a stupid idea, in my opinion. But at the same time, there's space for everybody. And I think that they would have kind of lightened the load if they would have basically just said, you know what, everybody will put out a separate diorama base. You feel me? That would have made sense. But again, they didn't do that. And this is where we are.
The money-making thing, yes, Iron Man sells well, but if you're getting to the point where you're releasing like a 3.0 or whatever, like even the Iron Man collectors who get every Iron Man are going to be like, well, I've got that. So you're not making money. You're shooting yourself in the foot then. And like, even if you were to do Howard the Duck, for example, just an example. I really want a Howard the Duck figure. Like, it would be niche, but it would probably still make more money than a 3.0, because there's more people out there than there are people that didn't pick up the other 2 versions of this.
True.
Particular Iron Man. So I think it's odd.
They definitely missed the mark slightly. But I'm gonna tell you one thing that they did kind of hit the mark on, in a sense, especially on the simple fact that, you know, I'm happy that we're going to get this piece, and that is none other than Valkyrie. Again, this is Valkyrie from a movie that it's safe to say that I didn't particularly enjoy.
I watched it for the second time yesterday, and I still really like it. Layout.
I actually liked it better than the first time when I did watch it. I watched it with my wife. I'm not. It's not. I'm not like, woo, that thing killed it, you know. But like, I'm looking at it and I'm like, okay, it had some good parts, mainly Christian Bale's part. Honestly, I would say he did an awesome job. But other parts, I was like, let's fast forward these goats, right?
Goats, bro.
So I was like, damn, goats are back again. Damn.
Bro, the only thing to me that was really good about this movie, number 1 was I never have to watch it again. Number 2, Valkyrie, you know, seeing her on screen, and number 3, Mighty Thor fleshed out, or seeing her in action. But other than that, I'll stick particularly with number 1, even though it's on Disney Plus. I'll never watch this movie again. Even if it hits TNT on a marathon, I'll never watch this movie again. That's just how I feel. But
I'm gonna force you. Damn. I'm gonna like Clockwork Orange your eyes and like force you to watch this shit again.
It's so funny that you're talking about watching this again, because I started watching this with my girlfriend and her sister last night, and I hadn't seen it since the cinema. And I went to bed at 8:30. I saw the first half an hour and goes, no, it's not worth it. I just went to sleep. I slept like a baby, man. I just know.
Bro, I couldn't do it.
I saw him do the splits and I was like, none of the goals kicked in.
Splits were crazy.
I'm out. It's like I'm out. Like literally,
the splits are supposed to be stupid. That's the point. Like everyone is rolling their eyes around him in the scene. It's supposed to be stupid.
I know, but it was like it just didn't make me laugh. It just didn't make me laugh.
That's fair,
bro. I couldn't, and the goats just took me out of it, bro. I was just like, I can't do it. I can't. I tried. I really tried.
I mean, and even I draw the line at the dumpling, like, so, you know.
Bro, yes. I definitely draw the line with the dumpling, bro. But that is not to take away from the simple fact that this figure, to me, is amazing. To have this in hand, I'm definitely excited about it. Does it? And the thing is, it's like, Cam, like, we talked about this the other day. Like, I looked at it after we had the conversation, and it did seem, and I looked at him like, you know what? Well, maybe the head is slightly big, but
I think it's the way it's just sitting on there too. Like,
you know, the way they have it,
whoever's photographer doing the photography, we've seen this happen before with other figures where we've been like, yo, that head looks a little large, or either like it looks like it's sitting too high, and all of a sudden she has an Adam's apple out of nowhere, and you're like, oh no, that's not.
That's definitely not her. Good. Yeah. But it still looks good. Like you said, Cam, the micro braids, they killed it with the micro braids, bro. They definitely did that. So we are going to get a hell of a figure, bro. I'm so excited about it. I, again, am in full support because I can, as big as the MCU is, I can disassociate this character from a dumpster fire of a film, in my opinion. So I can just separate it because I know that, you know, there's plenty more to come. We might see her again in other iterations, so I'll be happy about that. But Ben, what do you think about the figure itself, bro?
Love it. I absolutely love it. It's amazing, really, because I think, you know, off the back of the Reaver sculpt, like this for me is very, very close. You know, just not as strong, but like really as close as you could possibly get. I think it's really, they've done a really great job. I like how, and I know people aren't a big fan of the kind of joints at the top of the arm, but I like that the actual arm itself is seamless, but you still have that kind of posability option without that kind of risk of wrinkling and stuff at the top. So I think that in the grand scheme of things was actually a really good idea, you know, and gives options to posers. I think it's a great release. I think it completely elevates the other two figures as well. Like, you know, that image where the three of them are stood together, Mighty Thor and Thor. I think they look really great. And if you pick up that third party Korg, even better. I think it's a really great release, and it's one that we have been crying out for a a long time. My bloody video that I made 3 weeks ago has immediately got, you know, out of date now because I list Valkyrie as one of the MCU characters that Hot Toys should have made. So good on you, Hot Toys, for watching my video and then making the figure because of it. Because that's clearly what they did, right?
Yeah, they did, bro. Like but you know what? And I can't say enough about it. I know, like I said, it's going to be a pass for a lot of people that it didn't really connect well to. Shane, I know you said that like it's a pass for you, but you think the figure itself looks decent, correct?
I think it's just obviously on the strength of the movie, I won't be getting it. But like, I didn't even like Ragnarok, but I think she's the best thing about Ragnarok. Particularly that scene when she comes down and Thor's trying to be kidnapped by all the kind of the junk people, and she comes down and just kind of blasts them all out and says he's mine, then falls out. Yeah, she's funny.
Like. Exactly.
So where do I start? Like, we're being spoilt with these head sculpts. Like,
we are.
The Reva head sculpt was, again, I'm not gonna. This is not my term. This is a term coined by Collecting Weekly. It was a shrink ray. Like it was a photograph from any angle. It looked like if that's a 10, this is like a 9 or an 8. This is a very, very, very strong head sculpt. I think that the Reva still takes the cake for me now, but we're being spoiled. Every time they go and do their best, we kind of we do tend as a community, we do kind of look back and compare it to the best. But this is a very, very, very strong head sculpt. I think maybe the shoulders are a bit too narrow. I think maybe that's what making the head look too big. I don't think the head looks too big. I think it's just the shoulders are a bit too narrow.
Shoulders, right.
The impression. But that's really not going to matter if you're a diehard Valkyrie fan with that head sculpt, and it looks like rooted hair. Even looking at it now, it looks like rooted hair. I don't know how they're doing it, but I think this is they're just getting so good at that sculpted hair. Like on all characters, they just need to keep doing this. It's just hope it turns out like this. And at the risk of sounding like a cliche, I am happy for the people in the community that really wanted this and have it now. So yeah,
definitely, bro. I've been wanting a Valkyrie for so long, for so long, and finally be able to get my hands on one. Literally, I'm excited and I'm hoping. But here's the thing: is like we talk about this, it's like, but we always have to always temper our expectation, because we get these amazing head sculpts, bro. But then when it comes down to the prototype, it's just there's always that like, well, wait a minute, like, what did you do? Yeah, I mean, like, why did you have to change it? Like, it's always one of those things. And so yeah, it's going to be interesting to see once they show it. It's going to be exciting. Everybody out of chat, let me know what you guys think. Are you going to actually pick this up? Is this on everybody's radar? Definitely know it's on mine. We got a 1999 super chat by my man Jonathan King. I saw Thor last night. I didn't love it, but I think it was that. I think it was that bad. I am now really hyped for Valkyrie. Yes, definitely, bro. Like I'm super, super duper hyped for Valkyrie, man. So thank you for that super chat. We also got another super chat by the butt naked assassin himself. I dropped a deuce this morning and named it Love and Thunder. Then I flushed. Wow.
Oh my God.
That's deep. That is deep.
He knows we're live, yeah.
I know he knows we're live.
It's on the internet forever.
Yeah, definitely, man. Loco's out there, bro. Loco, is you trying to get on, man? Are you up? I don't know if you're busy or not, man. Let me know if you up and you ready. We can get you in. But anyway, man, thank you for that. Everybody out there. There was actually there was, because we're going to jump into this now, because we're going to move into the phase of the of course, the Expo. We're talking about D23. But before we get to that, there was another drop. There was a D23 exclusive, and that was the Avengers Campus Spider-Man suit. Now, this was an exclusive only for D23. But here's the upside and the downside about it. It's an amazing looking suit, of course. It is similar to the Zombie Hunter suit in a certain aesthetics, but it's different. It is different. I like the hood. I like the accessories. I like the simple fact that you get a soda plus the churro. Mario, shout out to you on Get Me Hooked on Churros, Punk. We also get the textbook. So yeah, it's a lot that actually comes. Yeah, I'm telling you, everybody out there, if you go to Disney, before you go to Disney, hit up Mario, because he is your tour guide. He's your tour guide, and he's a hell of a tour guide through Disneyland. Like literally, if you're with Mario, you'll get ahead of every line. Literally, he's that guy, and he'll get you hooked on churros. I had 5 or 6 before I left the park that day. Anyway, yeah,
I'm just imagining you now sat on his shoulders eating your churros, like skipping down Main Street.
Yeah, beautiful. Bro. He's Mario is monster. He's a monster, bro. He's tall. Like literally, bro, I didn't realize Mario was that tall until I got up, close to him. I was like, damn, bro, can you sit down? Can you just sit down? Just sit down. But yeah. But yeah, so that's the upside. The bad side is the simple fact that number one, okay, it's an exclusive at Disney, so I expect it to be $300. But then when I see that people are selling this on eBay and other sources for $1,000, bro, already, I'm like, wow, okay. This is the reason why. That's the downside of being a collector, bro, and being in this community is when you see shit like that. But you grow to expect it. But again,
it's the same with comics. That D23 Humberto Ramos anniversary cover already is ridiculous.
Ridiculous, bro. I saw it yesterday. I was
and
like,
that was free. That they were giving that away for free to people.
Yup. Stupid, bro. This is stupid.
Really?
But I'm
Ben.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead,
people. Sorry. It's all well and good people putting it up on eBay for 1,000, but I know when I'm looking for if on the rare occasions I work backwards and I want to research the market price or whatever, I'll go on to eBay and I'll go on to sold listings for like. And if I'm thinking about buying something brand new, I'll click that option. Or if it's secondhand, I'll go to sold and see what the thing's actually selling for, because that's what matters.
Yeah.
So if all the collecting community held strong, went, nope, not buying it for 1,000.
Yeah.
But it just takes one or two people to buy it for 1,000, and then the people selling it were like, yeah, I sold it for 1,000, and then it becomes that's the market price. You know what I mean?
That's the market price for it. Yep.
I don't think people are going to get 1,000 for it. I really think that's ludicrous. But maybe I'm completely wrong, and people will pay 1,000 for this.
And this is what I'm saying, Shane. Like. People just have to remember as well, this looks good, but we still have one suit that's unaccounted for, and that's the suit at the end of the film that I do believe they're going to release.
Yeah,
man.
You know what I mean?
I went to see Spider-Man No Way Home, the more fun version, in the cinema last night or yesterday. If you love No Way Home, and I do, you're going to love it. If you don't, probably not worth the extra 13 minutes. Like, you understand why they're edited out, but when I saw the end scene, I was looking at that, you popped into my head because you during that stream were mentioning this. It's just a fantastic looking suit.
Yeah.
All of these Spider-Man, I've yet to see a Spider-Man, one of these suits from the game. I didn't even play the game. They all look good. They all look good. But like, is this worth 1,000? And the one with the rollerblades or whatever is not worth 1,000? You know what I mean?
Nah, definitely not worth $1,000, bro. It's not. It's definitely not. As an exclusive at the con, $300 I can understand, because it's an exclusive piece. I get that, and it's at the Expo, so it's exclusively for there. But then to buy it and sell it for 1,000, I can definitely pass on that. Ben, what did you think about this piece, bro?
Yeah, like I think it's. Like, I know it sounds weird, but it's a very sweet piece in the sense that, like, I think it'd be a lovely thing to have to like commemorate your trip to one of the Disney parks, so I think it'd, do really well if they actually sold it in the parks as well. Because I think a lot of people would be in that kind of Disney headspace and want to pick up a memento to kind of commemorate their trip and hold on to those memories and stuff, and this would be the perfect way to do that. So I'm hoping that these $1,000 Muppets are kind of going to look very stupid, because in a couple of weeks it'll be sold en masse in the parks, but we'll see. But yeah, no, I think it's a really nice suit, like that more vibrant blue, that more kind of comic accurate blue. It is very near kind of perfect in terms of what I envisage the Spider-Man suit to look like. But for me, as you say, that suit at the end of the fit in that final shot of the film is that very suit. And if I can, obviously I'm going to hold off at $1,000, but if I were to get a Tom Holland, I'd hold off until that one hopefully comes.
Definitely. So it's again, and I said it, like, if I can't get it, I'm not crying over spilled milk, because I have quite an assortment of Spideys, and on top of that, again, I'm holding out for that suit at the very end of that film, because it's incredible. So again, I can wait for that, but I'm happy for everybody who, maybe have been able to get their hands on this piece. Cam, what did you think about it, bro?
Just another Spider-Man, dude. Honestly, like I was just like, I mean, because like it's like you said, it's so similar to like the zombie suit. It even has aspects of the Stark suit as well, the original, as well. But for me, it was just like, I don't know, like you said, if you're at the park and they're selling it there, or even if you're at the D23 Expo, then sure, this would be something great to, as a memento, just to remember, like, hey, I was there, I experienced all this stuff, and they release this exclusively. I'm the only one that has it, type thing. I think that'd be cool. But yeah, like Ben said, with that vibrant blue, it gives me the vibe of that very last suit that we saw at the end of the film. And if that comes out, then I'll definitely jump on it. But for this one, it's just like, it's Spider-Man, that's it. Like, so
it's Spidey.
I can't be dealing with like all the the web bots or whatever they're called, and
little spiders.
Like that for me, that's the biggest turn off. Like, I absolutely love Tom Holland's rendition of Peter Parker and Spider-Man, but like the biggest turn off of the whole story is how kind of advanced his tech is and his involvement and links to Tony. Like, that's why that final scene was so inspiring, because it was like he had a shitty little sewing machine, like, he was listening to his police radio again, and in his crappy apartment. I was just like, that right there is Peter Parker. So fingers crossed we get a new trilogy.
He got a GED. You gotta go get a GED.
I really hope so.
I
also
definitely
have to.
Damn, like he was in a really great school, and now boom, GED.
Now GED, and nobody even knows who he is. He got to win his girlfriend back. He got to hope he don't see her with another dude, and you know what I mean. So it's crazy, bro. Like, the whole thing is just nuts. You got to win his best boy back. You know what I mean? So it's crazy. The reboot is going to be nuts. We got Mario here who said, I went to the park last night, looked for the Spidey, and unfortunately there was nothing, but had a good time hanging out with Calvin and his wife. Yes, definitely, bro. Calvin Williams, my guy in the building. Thank you for being here, man. And Mario is always your tour guide for such an amazing
When
Disney
he says
experience.
park, he means like a Disney park. When me and Ben say park, we mean the park with the playground and a few trees. Like,
That's what I mean too. When I say park, I mean like monkey bars outside.
Exactly.
Disney Park, man. It's the experience.
I have booked Paris for next year.
Good
Disney
stuff.
Paris. So
nice.
it's my daughter's first holiday. So, and I'm telling you now, right? If these fuckers are in the park for 300 euros or whatever, I might be getting a Spider-Man.
You might
collection.
do it. Hey Ben, you might. You know what? You should actually call Mario up and have him actually meet you there, so he could just be. He may not have been there before. But he'll still be a great tour guide. It's make him.
I need like a French version of Mario, just Mario in a beret, and
with a beret. Mario. Yo. Have Mario, bro. That's incredible. Hold on. We got Lou. I sent you the link, man. Go to Instagram. I sent it to you, brother. But yeah, a French version of Mario. I can imagine how that'd be. That'd be incredible, bro. That'd be funny as hell.
I will be your tour guide. Hello. This is the bathroom. This is the park. Like, oh my god, Mario!
Straight up, man. We got Mooks the Creative $5 super chat. The Spidey looks great. One step closer to the suit Holland had at the end of No Way Home. Hope they make that one. Yeah, I definitely do, bro. I hope that they actually do that. That would be so dope. We got what is super chat? He said, nah, he better than me. I would have been in that coffee shop begging MJ to remember me. Remember me. Come on, please remember me. Like, straight up, man. So definitely.
Funday is like one of my like there's a couple of crushes that I'm open with my wife, and I'm allowed to, comment on, and really? Zendaya is one of those. Yeah, she's an absolute queen.
You know what it is? She's beautiful, bro, but she's in some aspects she still looks like a kid, and I feel so dirty. I'm like, no, I can't.
Now you've made me feel weird.
It's like she's still. I'm like, she's gorgeous, but I just feel dirty. But I can tell you who doesn't feel dirty, and that's Loco Lou. Loco Lou doesn't feel dirty about anything or anybody. He's just a dirty dude. What's going on?
Tripod Daddy.
What's poppin', people? I am up and awake just like my tripod. I'm good. So what's popping?
What's going on?
Literally my tripod, because how you think I stream, man? I got my phone.
That's what I'm talking about.
Tripod Daddy, come on, man. Get your
I'm
daddy
so
business.
sorry.
He just said I'm not dirty. Wait, dirty mind.
I was thinking, never mind.
Yo, he came back. He's like, nah, it's for real. I got my phone. I had to get my
Tripod Daddy. Tripod Daddy.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Okay.
Tripod Daddy.
Okay, I got you.
There you go. I like that advanced suit shirt you got on though.
Yes,
That's on point.
This is my workout shirt. So you wake up in the morning, take a quick shower, throw on the workout shirt, get a little something in, because I'm getting married next year, so I want to make sure that I start
doing your thing,
dropping the weight. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'll give it to Ben if he wants it for the winter, but
me, I don't need any more bloody weight.
Me,
I'm already warm as shit.
No, the reason why that's because you look like you've been losing a couple of pounds too, man. I want to see you back in your prime, bro.
Okay, thanks, brother. Thanks. I guess.
Hey, y'all you know what?
Listen, if you want,
y'all gonna fuck around.
These guys up here.
Y'all gonna fuck around, and Ben's gonna vanish for like a good couple months, and he gonna come back looking like a slim down Fabio.
A slim down Fabio? No. He's gonna come back looking like Toretto. He'll be like this. Fabio. Family.
Yeah, like a Vin Diesel. Hey, family.
You got those pink slips, right? Yeah. Straight up. Real quick. I got two things to say. One about the Spider-Man, but the second thing, which is really the first thing, you need to do that Pepe Le Pew tour guide voice again. I'm sorry, bro. That shit was hilarious.
That shit was funny as fuck.
Bonjour, my name is Mario. We will be going to the Spider-Man section.
I can imagine. Yo, I can literally imagine Mario doing that, like straight up, like
just
literally.
Lost all of our French viewers.
This is not French.
No,
I could definitely imagine Mario doing that.
It's a small line.
You see it, bonjour. And just twirling his beard, like he just twirling his beard like that. I can just imagine Mario doing that shit, bro.
He's doing this.
That's all he does, right? That's what he does. Imagine Mario doing that shit, bro. That's funny.
Back to that Spider-Man. Which flavor do you want? You know what I mean? You want this one? You want this one? You want this one? We got so many different Spider-Mans, right? Mm-hmm. But going back to Avengers Campus, that's what we should have got. That's what we should have gotten. But I know they were trying to go with the aesthetics for the What If film, or the series. Mm-hmm. Let's be honest. We love those suits because it looks seamless, it looks nice and fitting, but this is the suit we really wanted. This style, this texture, this is what we really wanted, because we know that suit specifically is the Tony Stark suit, just a little bit upgraded. And this is the closest representation we're going to get for an updated version of that first tech suit / also the What If suit. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But then this is another figure without a head sculpt.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. But you know what? I have multiple head sculpts of that guy. So I can use one.
I'll hit you up then when I get my
one. Granted, but not everyone's us, Leo. Not everyone's true. We collect every Spider-Man we can possibly that we could fit in our details or fit in our cabinets or fit in our staircase or whatever you want to all place them at. Because I put all my Spider-Mans on stairs and stuff like that, just like have some fun. My wife is like, "Why are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm having fun." Thank you. And I take them down and I put them back on the shelf. But this right here, it's something that I want personally, because I actually enjoy this version of the suit as far as the way it looks. It's a bigger, exaggerated spider. It's not tiny and hidden. This is letting you know I am Spider-Man. Look at the spider. Look at me. I am Spider-Man. There's a statement piece. Like to me, this is like his statement piece suit. He's also in the comics like this now. in one of the iterations, and it's dope because he gets his little spider bot. That little spider bot is also in the cartoons that you see on Disney Plus. My daughter watches it, and, you know, the big bobblehead versions.
Yeah,
that walk around, and it's cool. It's a cool little piece, and I think it's a nice exclusive. But damn, it had to be all the way in LA. It had to be away from Loco. It had to be away from the New Yorker. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Are you serious? A New York character away from New York, and we can't have him?
Yeah, you can get it.
What upsets me
If you want to spend $1,000 on it, you get it. Yeah.
Nah, see, here, this is what I do. And Shane had brought it up earlier. My man Shane. Good morning to you. Good evening to you. Top of the morning. You already know.
I was thinking about you today.
See.
I'll tell you why.
See,
I woke up this morning. I went to the gym. I can't walk today now because I'm absolutely busted. And I was listening to MF Doom. And that's how you popped into my head. That's how you popped into my head. And I was like, yeah, Loco likes MF Doom. And I was like, if he's on the stream later on, I want to say that to him.
MF Doom.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna put you on West Coast Contra. Check out Coast Contra.
Oh yeah, Coast Contra all day. Coast Contra all day. Yeah, straight up. Yeah. Straight up. So that's the group. That's the group. We got to
appreciate you, brother.
Really quick, we got a $1.99 or $1.79 super chat. For real, this show is now my favorite on YouTube. Oh, thank you very much, man. I appreciate that, bro. This is what we try to do. We have a nice group of individuals here with us, so definitely, man. Thank you very much for that. But yeah, go ahead, continue. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, bro.
Yeah. So this is what I do when it comes to eBay, and I check out the buyers and sellers. I do what he does. It's specifically check what's been sold, how much has been sold, and then I check who's it sold by, and then check the listing to see, okay, we lost it, we won it, blah 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 blah, and just see, like, okay, is this a person that sells and wins auctions? How many does he retract? You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. Because you get a lot of cancellations. For instance, just out of curiosity, I'm checking this out on eBay. Now I'm a high, bidder in one of these, and I'm not gonna actually purchase it. I'm looking at it to see if I'm gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? I really want it for a specific decent price. I'm at the price range where I want to pay for it, right? But I want to say for the past couple of hours, I wasn't. Somebody went and retracted their bid. To actually, oh, let's bring this up. Oh, I found one that I wanted. Let me, take back the bid. So now I'm currently the highest bidder, right? Which is not going to last long because there's still time on it. This thing right here is a game. It's a game. A lot of times it's people playing the games who are selling these figures. Specifically, if you're trying to get it for $1,000, it's not worth $1,000. It's not even worth $500.
No.
Okay. It's not worth $400. It's worth what it was sold for, right? And sometimes even at that price, it's not worth what it is. You know what I mean? Because we got more for less, and nothing's really changed other than the design of the suit. So, I want the piece, but not at the detriment of my wallet. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's something that I'll ask around, see if anybody could go and peep out. And shout out to Mario. My man did some trekking for your boy. And, I love you. I got to send you some churros. You know what I mean? Send you some chimichurris to go with the carne.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I got to send you something. So
I don't know.
This right here, it's a nice piece. It's an accented piece, but it's not a critical piece.
Yeah, not something that you really it's for me. It wasn't a must-have. It wasn't a must-have because the thing is, I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting on that suit, and I think that and here's the thing: you'd be a fool to think that this will be the very last Spider-Man with so much coming. You know what I mean? There's going to be like 80 more. You know what I mean? So, I mean, we got another game coming, so there's going to be multiple suits from that game. So again, you're not really missing out on too much. You know what I mean? It is what it is, but. Moving on from this one, I kind of want to jump into, again, what we, came to talk about, what a lot of people want to talk about, and that's the happenings of D23, everything that was actually announced, the highlights, just to highlight some of the things here between both Marvel in Lucasfilm. I start with the Marvel slate first, because again, it was a lot going on there for D23. And yeah, I'm gonna start with you, Cam. Cam, what was your favorite announcement from the expo, bro? Because like I said, we got a lot. There was a lot that we got from the expo, especially for Marvel, but there was a lot of missed opportunities. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
There was a lot.
Yeah.
There was a huge missed opportunity from this expo. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, I definitely thought we were going to see a lot more than what we actually saw. I thought we were probably going to get an announcement panel from Fantastic Four, which never happened. So that kind of, I know people were like photoshopping some photos around on the internet, and a lot of people were like, "Oh, Henry Cavill is going to be Doctor Doom," but it was just a rumored, and
I'd
people
hate that.
I know. So like somebody had like photoshopped like an actual panel up there, and it wasn't true. So I think the two things that I saw that I was really excited about though was Secret Invasions. I was really excited about that, to see Nick Fury return, Samuel Jackson, and that character. And it makes me hopeful to see how many characters we're going to see, I guess, return to the show, because, if you know Secret Invasions, the comic, it's basically the Skrull coming down and basically pretending they're superheroes, So I'm excited to see that. The Thunderbolt announcement was pretty cool. I feel like they missed out on adding some other people to that lineup, but I mean, it is what it is, so we're just gonna go for that. But my favorite announcement that they made was Werewolf by Night, for sure, though.
Yes.
And I just felt like just to have that horror aspect, because it looked like my kids are not watching that. Like, I was like, when I was looking at the little trailer preview, I was like, no, I was like, y'all can watch a couple Marvel shows, but you escape this one for sure. So I'm really excited to see where that one goes, and to see what other characters through that I guess timeline or series actually get reintroduced. I see people in the chat talking about Man-Thing, and see if we actually get a Dracula as well. But this is going to give us like a roll into seeing maybe Moon Knight, or
that was my
Knight,
thing, exactly,
or the Blade, what I'm saying? So it's like tumbleweed effect, so I'm excited to see where it goes, though, for sure.
And that's the thing, like, definitely Werewolf by Night, and the way it was shot aesthetically, it looks great. You know what I mean? I like the feel of it. I like that black and white vibe that we actually got from it, man. Like, I mean, say what you will. I mean, for me, my most anticipated, just from looking at everything here, two of my most anticipated, one being Captain America: New World Order, and then also the Thunderbolts, which we'll talk about here in a few, because like effectively there's going to be some things happening here in the next few weeks within the collecting community because of that announcement with the Thunderbolts. So yeah, that's definitely going to be something. Ben, you're most anticipated from this list, man.
I gotta say Werewolf by Night took me really by surprise, because we'd heard rumors and stuff like that, but we literally hadn't even seen a promotional image from this yet. And this is dropping in October, like October the 7th, I think, is the release. And so that's just such a quick turnaround. So that's so exciting as a fan, because it's like we won't have to wait long. I'm a massive fan of Man-Thing, so just that small glimpse just really excited me. And mark my words, guys, 7 years time we'll get the Man-Thing Howard the Duck team up that the Marvel Cinematic Universe deserves.
Don't do that to me, Ben.
I'm very excited for that. I'm a big fan of the the classic Universal Monsters films and stuff. So it's kind of just two kind of different fandoms that I am very passionate about, kind of merging into one. The Secret Invasion trailer, I felt a bit flat with, to be honest. Like we've already seen the scrolls, so it's not like you have to kind of build that suspense or anything. And I just felt like for a something that's revolved around the scrolls, like we kind of didn't really see many scrolls. in it, or even I don't know. It just felt a bit flat for me, that first trailer. The Thunderbolts announcement was like, I've actually posted something on my Instagram. I photoshopped who I thought should be in the team, as opposed to like one member and someone who was missing altogether. So you can check that out if you want my opinion on that. But the other kind of big thing that potentially makes it the most anticipated is the announcement that the leader is coming back.
Yeah. And Captain America New World. Oh yeah.
So Tim Blake Nelson, his name?
He's still playing the same role. He's not changing.
So that's because that's always bugged me. Like how that kind of plot device, the moment where the blood drips on his head, and how that was just kind of sort of shrugged off and put in they actually did mention it in one of the canon MCU filling comics, that he was on the raft and stuff. So it'll be interesting whether they retcon that completely and there's a different story all behind it. But that's very exciting. And I'm hoping the end of She-Hulk will kind of see that set up in its entirety. So it was a good day. But as Cam said, like, I was kind of hoping just for a cast announcement for Fantastic Four. As a very minimum, just this is the cast. We're filming in a year and a half or whatever.
Now, one of the because when I was streaming with Robert Burnett last night, one of the things that they talked about was the simple fact that it might be a possibility, which I think it could be. It might be a possibility. The reason why we didn't actually get a casting update is because a lot of the contracts haven't been, pretty much satisfied as of yet. You know what I mean? A lot of them haven't been signed. So again, they might still be waiting on people to, fulfill the contract, sign it, look it over, say, okay, cool. I'm on board with it. They're just waiting for a go before they can actually mention it. But I mean, it would have made sense.
Announced before yesterday or not? Because I saw the post and they're like,
Matt, so what is his name? Is Matt Shackman, or is that what his name is? I think it's Shackman or something like that.
Yeah.
He or whatever, I think. But he was announced, or it was rumored about a week ago or 2 weeks ago that he was going to be the director, and that's mainly because he had cleared his slate of Shackman. Yeah. So basically, he had cleared his slate of what he was working on. Like, I guess he was working on another project, but he bowed out of it and took this on board. So that was rumored. So we knew that was coming, but not to get a casting announcement, especially when at the Comic-Con they said that we would get more expanded on it, information on Fantastic Four. So I guess this is what they said, or I guess what they were talking about, but I don't know. I just think, in my opinion, my humble opinion, it was just a missed opportunity, something that they could have touched on and they just didn't. So again, it is what it is. This scene right here from Werewolf by Night freaked me out, bro. Look how big that hand is, bro. I'm like, wow,
that's
okay.
Man thing. That's
that is Man Thing, bro. That is Man Thing, and that's the thing.
Set that guy on fire.
Yeah, and that's the thing. They got to do it. They got it. And this might be, again, like you said, this is the way they're introducing the Man Thing into the MCU. And once they do it, they better not turn it back on it. Don't drop the ball on it. Don't drop the ball on it. But I'm definitely excited. But Shane, did you see anything anything of interest for you when it came to these announcements, man?
I presume you're just talking about the Marvel ones that you flicked up, yeah?
Yeah, I'm about to bring that one back up.
Can you show me the little thumbnails that you have there?
Yeah, I'm about to bring it back up again. Cool. I'm bringing it up now.
I haven't watched much. I have a really stupid question, but did they release trailers for all of these?
Just Secret Invasion, Werewolf by Night.
Yeah, Secret Invasion, Werewolf, and I think they showed a few things from exclusively from the Marvels, but they didn't nothing that actually made it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Right, I don't feel so bad now because I heard on I was listening to stream today in the gym, and it was a stream from like last night or something. They were mentioning the Werewolf by Night, and you'd be proud of me, Lael. I was like, Werewolf by Night. that is Moon Knight's first appearance. I read that comic book.
Exactly.
Right. So I was like, okay, right, I must check that out. And I like the way it's time to come up to Halloween. Hot Toys could learn something from their entire timing. But I have to check out those 2 trailers. In terms of like the rest of these, like, you know, look, I watch all the Marvel TV shows. I just don't go back to them. But would it be right in saying that the bottom ones there, all TV shows apart from Captain America New World Order, is like Captain America 4, basically, isn't it?
The Marvels is a film as well.
Marvels is a film. Captain America New World Order is a film. Thunderbolts is an actual film. But Armor Wars, Ironheart, and Secret Invasions, Werewolf by Night, and Echo, and Daredevil are the shows.
Right. Okay. So there's only 2 movies here, and Captain America 4, like that's basically Anthony Mackie is Captain America in that. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the one I'm looking forward to the most.
Yeah.
I want to see them do that and handle that right. I hope that's like, if they can get that on a level of like, okay, it's a high bar, but if they can get that like Winter Soldier or Civil War, because like there hasn't been a bad Captain America film so far. I love all 3 of them. Like, so that's one I'm really curious to see when they eventually do release a trailer, and I will do my homework and watch the trailer for Werewolf by Night and Secret Invasion later on.
Yeah, bro. I mean, again, there's one on here that one that didn't make the cut, but one after Lou, I'm gonna go to you real quick. What was your highlight as far as Marvel when it comes to, you know, these announcements, bro?
Oh, these announcements! We already knew Armor Wars was going to be here, but that Secret Invasion is on point. Like, it's basically saying, "Oh yeah, come to Earth. We got you. Oh, we didn't say you could do that. Oh no.
Yeah,
kind of scenario. You get what I'm saying? I love that trailer. That trailer was fire, and I'm glad we're getting it now.
Yeah,
I'm glad we're getting it now, because everything else has been a very snooze fest. It's very like, I gotta watch it because of continuity.
Yeah.
You know how it's like, oh, you need to go back to this issue to find out what happened over here. Because if you don't go back to that issue, you don't know what's happening here. And they're treating the MCU as a comic at this point. So, you know, you need your fillers. You need to go into the fillers and see this stuff. And a lot of this is filler, with the exception of certain things. New World Order is one of them. Thunderbolts is another. Secret Invasion. But that Werewolf by Night, it brought me vibes to when I was a kid watching these black and white scary movies. These black and white. Oh my God.
Monster Cinema every Saturday, man. Every Saturday morning and after that afternoon, Monster Cinema. Yep. Hell yeah.
Dude. And then I was like, if they're gonna do this right with Man Thing, bro.
Yeah.
I just hope and pray that we see more of him, and not just in black and white. We see him go further into the universe, because he is that dimensional being. And
I think he'll play a part in.
But the Howard the Duck, Ben, that Howard the Duck, bro. I'm a Howard the Duck fan. I'm still waiting for Howie to come up as a hot toy, bro. We got us a Rocket Raccoon twice. I need another little guy. I need a little guy that talks crap, sips on wine glasses and stuff like that, and carries a pistol. I need that. I need that duck.
Yeah.
But Man Thing is a Nexus being, so hopefully they involve that, and I think he could potentially play a part in Secret Wars in terms of the multiversal access and stuff like that. So fingers crossed he plays a part in it all.
Definitely.
Thunderbolts.
Yeah. Well, he's going to make himself around, and that's what I'm saying. Like, they're not doing this. They're bringing him in with Werewolf by Night, which makes sense to do so. It makes a lot of sense to do so that way. If they did it any other way, to me, it probably wouldn't made as much sense. But I'm kind of glad that they are doing it, that they're going that route. So I'm definitely excited. But one thing I do want to talk about real quick before we move over really quick to the Star Wars section is pretty much this. What's we got as far as the character announcements for the Thunderbolts. Now, as you see here, we see Vantessa, we see Ghost, we see Red Guardian, we see Yelena, we see Bucky Barnes, we see the U.S. agent, and then we also see Taskmaster. Now,
his face is different.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks damn different, right? So here's my thing. These two characters are available now.
Cheap.
Very cheap.
Now, how long do you think they will stay that way, though?
I give it to Christmas. I give it to Christmas if people are very enthusiastic for specifically Taskmaster. Taskmaster came out first.
If you're into the speculation game as well, I've heard a great theory, and I'll give credit to Triple G Comics, who has to give credit to someone else. It wasn't his idea, but I got it from him, and he got it from someone else, and it was probably not their idea. But the idea is that Zemo, because my first reaction was like, and for a lot of people, like, where the fuck is Zemo?
Where's Zemo? Yep.
Zemo will be Taskmaster for the whole film. We won't know.
Ooh.
And then there'll be a, reveal.
You think
I was just throwing it out there. I'm just maybe.
You think so, though?
Stranger things have happened.
Because when they made the announcement,
stranger things have happened.
Is it Anthony Masters, or did I get the name wrong?
It's Masters, yeah. You got it right.
Yeah, he'll be dissed twice then.
I know.
They're going to be annoyed.
Giving him the boot, like he gets no love, like
as if he's not even that Abomination as well. I think they have to bring Abomination in. I'm hoping that they do that as well.
Yeah.
The only reason why we're not going to get a Thunderbolt Ross, of course, we know why. Which makes sense. But I mean, yeah, I think that Bucky Barnes, and we're going to see with certain companies, I'm not going to say names, but that Bucky Barnes and that Taskmaster is going to go up in price. Huge.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It is. I was lucky enough to get my Bucky Barnes at $49, $50 shipping, but damn, yeah, I'm glad I did, because
that's Marvel Legends prices.
Yeah, I got him at a decent price, man.
I got her vest back. That's good. She got her vest back.
Yeah, she definitely got her vest back. She has a black suit.
Yeah,
and on top of that, more people are going to order that Yelena figure, like they are. They're going to order.
Do you think the Red Guardian's going to get like not made again, like Purgatory?
Oh yeah, he's going to get made. He's going to get made, because here's the thing.
Again, I'd be like,
I was watching a separate interview with David Harbour at the Fan Expo. He was talking about he was happy because, and he let it out the bag. He's like, I'm just happy that I'm going to get multiple suits. He said, because they informed him that he will have multiple suits. Now we know this suit is different already.
Yeah.
So this is one. We do have the Red Guardian suit that they teased over in Hong Kong. They teased, so we know it's there.
I really wanted that figure.
I think they're still going to release it, bro. I think they're going to release it. I really, really think that they're going to reveal it, and it's going to be released. So
I'm so happy to see Ghost is back though, because I'd heard a lot of rumors that like Hannah John Kamen wasn't wanting to do, another Marvel project. So I'm really, really happy to see her back.
Cool character, man.
Yeah,
like the phase shifting thing. It was just really cool.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
She put rumors to bed on that, because she was like, so yes, it was true. I wasn't coming back for another Ant-Man film because I'm doing this. This is what she was supposed to do. And it was all, because remember, there was also rumors that she was supposed to do Red Sonja or something like that.
Yeah, she dropped out of that.
And she dropped out of that because it was this that it was doing. So again, I'm so glad to see the character come back, because it was and on top of that now, and she did make the announcement that she now, because she has better control of her powers, she'll get a chance to see what she can really, really do. So I'm excited about that. But yeah, I'm super excited. But yes, I really do think that we're going to get Zemo. And I mean, this is just the team right now, but I think we'll see Zemo, and I think we'll see Abomination. We're going to see more added members. It's
weird because it's like 3 and 3, right? If you think about it. So you got three assassin / spies, and then you got 3 super soldiers. It's like, I thought they would have like mixed it up more and added like some characters in there that we like, unfamiliar with, which could still be the story. You know what I'm saying? It's like when we saw Suicide Squad, the team was a lot bigger, but like as you got through the story, people started dying. Spoiler alert. And this one seems like they've gone through a battle, so it seems like his blood on his shirt, cuts on their faces. So it's like, all right, this is the team that's last or standing left. So
the great thing about Suicide Squad as well is that in that second film, anyway, like it's the variation of like powers and stuff, and I do worry that, like as you say, it's free for free,
like
and it's quite linear in terms of like what power sets everyone has. I genuinely can close the book on Bucky as well after Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Like I feel like he ticked everyone off his list, and he kind of, he's in a good place. Like, and I know that he'll probably be the kind of Rick Flag type character here, but I just would have rather that spot have gone to Zemo personally.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like I think again, I'm happy that we're going to see it. Like we'll get a chance to basically see, again, some of these, because come on, man, it is what it is. It's always, we've always known this about Marvel, that the Thunderbolts is an answer to the Suicide Squad from DC. So that's mainly what it is. You can't pretty much get past that. But I'm just excited, but again, those prices for those two figures, man, if you don't already have it, you might want to get it now. If it's something that you want to get and that you've been on the fence about, but if it's not something you need in your collection, don't do it. It is what it is, because we see them now, we're going to probably see them again. But if you want them now, they are at decent prices right now, so you can get them. You might want to kind of make that move while you can. What I want to talk about next, though, again, what I was super duper excited about, really excited about, because there was so much meat to the bone when it comes to this. These announcements, I was over the moon. The trailer, that Mandalorian trailer, bro.
Dude, don't get me started. Don't get me started,
bro. That Mandalorian trailer, bro. Whew, bro, like literally. I mean, and on top of that, they're saying that Katie Sackhoff is going to have she's like probably one of the main focuses in the third season. That damn trailer, bro. Oh my God. I was like, yes. But surprisingly enough, what I am mostly excited about on this list right here? Two movies that I'm actually, one movie, one show that I'm excited about.
What, Tales of the Jedi?
No.
Indiana
Jones.
I was like,
and Willow.
Yeah, Willow.
I have loved Willow since I was young, bro. I loved Willow. I love Matt Mardigan. I loved Willow, bro. To see that, because here's the thing. I already knew about Ahsoka. We knew Mandalorian was there. We knew Andor was going to be there, right? Tales of the Jedi, that looked incredible. Skeleton Crew, we haven't gotten much information on, but we know it'll be Bad Batch. We're going to see that in January. But Willow and Indiana Jones, and that heartfelt, comment from Harrison Ford when he came on stage. He spoke about it. He was emotional about it. He's excited about it, and it's a good send-off for Indiana Jones. I'm excited about it. I'm definitely excited about it. Cam, what was your most? I mean, again, we're talking about Lucasfilm. We're talking about Star Wars. So, I know it's basically not your draw, but were you excited about any of this?
Well, man? Yeah. Well, I had told you guys before, my grandmother actually got me into watching Star Wars. So, her favorite person was Harrison Ford, and that's the only reason she actually watched those movies. So she made me watch Indiana Jones 1 through 3 back to back, and then also all 3 of the Star Wars films that were out during that time. So for me, I'm really excited about the Indiana Jones story as well. I feel like it got off kind of track when Shia LaBeouf came into it. It was kind of, it just wasn't as good as the I was like, it's not that great, as the originals that we were used to seeing. So I'm really excited about that. And then I'm also excited about the Ahsoka film as well. I just feel like, you know, it's going to introduce a lot of characters that we saw during the Rebels film, Rebel show. So I'm excited to see like who they introduce in a live action form. So yeah.
Seeing Shia LaBeouf in, you know, that film, he's a good actor. Not going to take it away from Dude. He's a good actor, but it just, you know, it was a lot about that film that again we could have done without, but still the quality of it. Kate Blanchett, I mean, who doesn't love her? You know what I mean? Who definitely doesn't love her? But yeah, hopefully they'll get this right. Willow, I'm excited about. Warwick Davis, I've been a fan of his since, you know, way back. I mean, the guy's a genius. Love him. And I'm so excited to see where that goes. What about you, Ben? What was your excitement, bro?
My biggest frustration from the whole weekend is that we can't see the Indiana Jones footage that was shown there. Like, that was really, really frustrating, because even if it's just a teaser trailer or whatever, I'm really desperate to see that. But yeah, from the comments that Harrison Ford made, he said this film's going to kick your ass.
Yeah.
And then he said something like, "Oh, I'm not gonna fall down for you lot anymore." Like, this potentially is his official kind of last one. So Indiana Jones just holds so much like emotion for me. You know, connection and memories of my grandpa, and like, even Crystal Skull was like, swinging monkeys and stuff like that aside, like, there was still a lot to kind of celebrate about those films. So I'm really hyped for that. A lot of the trailers, like Mando and Tales of the Jedi and stuff, I've already watched like really bootleg copies from Comic-Con that was shown there, and they were the same trailers. So it was great to kind of finally see those in 4K. Mando's got me hype. Babu Frick is coming back, baby. And it looks like R5's gonna have a kind of role in the show.
Because it looks like he's going back to Tatooine, and he's going to actually need an astromech droid for that ship. So I definitely think
looking
we're
forward
to get
that. We're getting some Yaddle action in Tales of the Jedi. I love my obscure Jedi, so I'm all for that. And like the images that I've seen from the Ahsoka kind of panel there look really great as well. And we got the Ezra announcement a couple of days before D23, but he just looks spot on. So
definitely.
And there's one image from Skeleton Crew that's out there. I think just one image of it's Jude Law. Nothing too alien about him. He's just got a green scarf on, but like the kids are behind him, and they're like young children, like really young children. So it's going to be a really interesting kind of dynamic in that show. So just like what a time to be alive, right? As geeks. Or people that are passionate about films and stuff. Like, it's just brilliant. You know what they'll lay out? I have never seen Willow.
You've never seen Willow, bro?
No.
You got to watch it, man. Like, for its time, you know, when it first came out, it was good. And here's the thing, because again, I know this is a show that's going to fly under the radar for a lot of people. But I mean, that says so much even about the character Willow. You know what I mean? He was, you know, a magician, who, you know, was becoming a sorcerer, but was overlooked and passed off as a gesture, like a comedic, whatever. And, you know, he really, in the end, you know, came through, you know, and was the hero of the actual movie. You had Val Kilmer in it as Mad Mardigan, who was basically like a, you know, swashbuckling type of, you know, scoundrel, you know, but, you know, he came through in the end as well. He was good. So it was definitely a good fantasy film, you know, back in the day, in the 80s and stuff like that. So you can add that to your notes. But yes, I'd check it out, bro. So at least you can get familiar with the character. And then you'll be able to.
He's so nice in real life, Warwick Davis, as well. I was fortunate enough to meet him and get a photo and stuff like that. And he's an absolute, like, he's everything that you kind of see on like TV shows and stuff. He's just a sweetheart.
Yeah, he's super cool, man. Like he's a super cool dude, man. So straight up, I'm so excited about that. What we got here? We got 1/6 scale man guy who cut the Wakanda Forever teaser, also cut the Indy 5 teaser. Oh, yeah. See? And that's what I'm saying, man. I wish they would have showed it. Damn. And I didn't get a chance to see that yet, man.
Kick him out while he's down, man. Like,
I know, right? Like straight up. I could come on, man. Tales of the Jedi look real good. I cannot wait to see that. You know, it looked so good. So I'm definitely excited about that. Lou, what was your excitement on this, bro?
Yeah, I'm hyped about everything, but seeing Willow brought back memories of my childhood, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Just oh my God. I can't wait because I felt the nostalgia, but I also got immersed in it. And you know when you have something good, when you get immersed and lost in what you're seeing.
Yeah.
So when you see that, you kind of like get taken back a little bit and like, yo, I'm in this world right now. You know, like that's good cinema. That's good filming. You know what I mean? And that's just on a trailer. Imagine what happened during the show. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. Willow is that show, bro.
Mando. Every rumor confirmed thus far. Every rumor confirmed thus far from the very beginning. Like, we're gonna get a war. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Rumors. I'm like, okay, what we're gonna see. So we saw war in Mando, but we saw what happened during what would it have been the Clone Wars saga. Right, we saw what happened to Din and the family.
Yeah,
but this right here is like, yes, give me more Mandalorians, give me more, We're gonna get what? So many figures, All I saw was toy commercial, good movie, like style of filming because it's very very different in my opinion. It's different. It grabs you in a way that nothing else grabs you. Let's keep it a stack. When you see it, you have no choice but to be like, oh yeah. It's just something about Mando and Grogu. They just pull you in. So that's like my top. And Indiana Jones, if this is gonna be a good send off and Harrison Ford is not gonna fall on his ass,
he said on stage, I'm not falling for y'all anymore after that. Something done.
Yeah. You know, so let's hope he doesn't break another hot toy.
Definitely, bro. Yeah. What he did on Jimmy Fallon, that was crazy. Shane, man, what did you see any of this, man? Like, did you connect to any of the pieces? Anything you're anticipating from this list, man?
Yeah. I typically if I see a trailer come out that's bootleg or is kind of released early, I tend to hold off on watching it until the proper quality official one comes out so I can admire the details. I didn't watch that No Way Home trailer when it came out kind of a few days earlier, and I'm glad I held off. And the same with The Mandalorian a few weeks ago. There was stuff online. I purposely didn't watch it. Yeah, the hype is real. Mandalorian, like it's just it is the best live action Star Wars TV show to date, and it looks like I know it's very hard to judge things on a trailer, but if the trailer doesn't get you hype, it's bad. But the trailer is definitely giving a hype. I do think that Bo-Katan and Mandalorian, they're going to go head to head. Like I don't think they're not going to see eye to eye, and that makes it interesting. Andor, I'm hoping it can be like just one of those ones that surprises us all. I am looking forward to seeing that. I do like the idea of the rustic rebels, and not like polished. That's what I love about the original trilogy. And that's what I love about that Snowspeeder Luke over my shoulder. Just that kind of they're not supposed to be on a high budget. They're rebels living in the shadows and all that, and they're clamoring to get any sort of machines and guns and stuff, and they're real worn compared to the Empire, all shiny and stuff. So I'm looking forward to Andor. Ahsoka. There was no trailer for Ahsoka yet. Is that correct?
Not yet. Well, there was a trailer. Like there was a trailer that was actually shown at Celebration that
we haven't seen it.
I don't know if they showed. Nothing that I don't think they shown us anything at D23. They had the cast.
Nothing's been released on YouTube yet, basically. But That episode, I think it's episode 4 of season 2 of The Mandalorian.
Yeah, the Jedi.
That opening sequence in the woods with those kind of droid kind of soldiers trying to hunt her down. All you can see is that was one of the. It is, I think, my favorite piece of Star Wars media ever. I just loved the way it looked, the way that they carried out the action. She just moved like a real threat, like a real Jedi at her peak. So I'm really looking forward to that, and I hope they don't mess that up. And you give me a wave of nostalgia there, because I've seen Willow once.
Yeah.
And it was when I was living in my first ever home. You're going back, I'd say you're going back the bones of 35 years. I was so young. Wow. I can remember the gist of it, but Ben, you will never eat soup again if you watch Willow. It's like, I remember, you know what happened? You know what I'm talking about, guys? I still remember that. I watched that once, one of my earliest childhood memory, and the thought of that happening freaked me out.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to go back and rewatch that because I think last weekend I sat down and rewatched the Neverending Story, and just like floods.
God,
floods of
they actually announced the reboot of that 2024. Announced that this weekend as well.
Cool. So look, there's lots to look forward to. It's good times.
Yeah, man, definitely a lot to look forward to. Everybody out there in the chat, man, let me know what y'all think, because it was a lot. Again, they definitely missed out on Fantastic Four. It's like, what everybody's coming for. You know what everybody wants to hear.
Right.
And it's like you tease us with the possibility and it doesn't happen. You know what I mean? So it's just like, all right, what do we do from here, man? Like,
I've got a feeling maybe they're trying to keep it under wraps, and it will be like a post-credit scene for Quantumania or something like that, maybe.
Ooh, I think you're right on something, man. I think you're on something.
Could be.
What was that, Ben?
So Ant-Man Quantumania, like there's rumors potentially, you know, post-credit scene of that, or it's part of the story that they've been trapped in that realm for however long.
Are you talking about X-Men or
the Fantastic Four? Yeah, X-Men. I don't think it's even on the cards for a while.
It's got a while ago.
Definitely, the X-Men is not going to be there. I know, like it, and that's the thing. Like, there were so many rumors that we were going to hear, possibly, Denzel Washington, and John Carlo Exposito announced. But I knew, again, I went into it with very low expectations of that, because you can't. I don't think something like that was going to actually transpire, because again, there's a lot of red tape. There's a lot to discuss about it, and we have to
be post Secret Wars. To be honest, I think, like, as a result of Secret Wars, the new world that is built out of the ashes of Secret Wars will involve mutants. That's my theory. You heard it here first. Come back to this video in 6 years.
Hey, you heard it here first. You definitely heard it here first, man. But guys, yeah, man, great show today. Again, like I said, I wanted to kind of get in and get out on this one, because I know people got a lot to do, man. But thanks everybody for actually tuning in. If you actually hard here, make sure you hit that like button on the way out. Cam, what you got going on, man? What you got coming up, brother?
Yeah, man, thank you for having me as always, man. It's always a great way to end the week with you guys, and get ready for next week. Coming up now is tomorrow. So so I'm gonna do another video of the new this week if we have any more figure releases or any other updates and news. But I'm gonna be putting a poll out on my page, because I want to see what drinks people want to hear or want to see get made. So for Halloween, I've already got 3 drinks lined up, but I want to do one before then. So I'll be releasing 3 in the month of October. One's going to be butterbeer from Harry Potter. Another one is going to be Dead Man's Toe, or I guess you could say Witch's Potion from Hocus Pocus. And then the third one is going to be Unicorn's Blood from Harry Potter again.
From Harry Potter,
yeah. So something fun, something different to do. So if you guys haven't already, go ahead and check me out at Cam's Collection and go ahead and vote on that poll. Appreciate it.
Where the hell are you going to find a unicorn?
You got to watch the video. There you go.
You got to watch that video, bro. You got to watch that video.
You're going to get a net and a knife
Definitely, man. Definitely. Thank you for being here. Again, man. Appreciate those, man.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Focus, man. What you got coming up, bro?
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it. Good to see Loco Lou. Haven't chatted to Loco Lou in a while as well. And obviously always good to see Ben, Cam, and yourself. Yeah, just I recorded and uploaded a Ship Collector Say Part 2 there last week. We're all guilty of some of them, folks. Don't lie. I myself included. I'm the biggest offender. And yeah, Collection Tour Mark 2 went up on Friday, so they're both up there. Check them out if you haven't done so, or if it might be something that might tickle your fancy. So that's pretty much it.
Yeah, man. Appreciate that, Shane. As if you haven't already, follow 1/6 scale, a 1/6 figure focus on IG and YouTube. Great content, great videos. You got to check out things. Yo, literally, we are all guilty of all that shit to the point where now, check yourself. Yeah, I'm about to say it. I'm gonna stop. I'm not gonna say that shit. You know what I mean? Because like straight up, you might get checked for it. For instance, mod your case. You might
but
get checked for that.
People are DMing me now going, hey, for the next video, you got to say toyetic. People are like saying,
they start
people hear this? Yeah,
Yeah, toyetic is another thing as well, man. So definitely. But yeah, man, thank you for being here. Lou, what's going on with you, bro?
Not a damn thing, man. I'm going to go eat. I'm about to go eat. I haven't eaten yet. I woke up and came on the stream like, yo.
Yeah.
I need my breakfast / lunch. So brunch.
Yeah.
Then geeking out later tonight and then work.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no time for anything. There's no time for nothing. Now I know what he goes through. Goes through. He's still catching up on his reviews and unboxes and whatchamacallit, figure posing videos for figures he still hasn't opened yet. I know the feeling now because I open them, I play with them. I'm like, damn, I got to do a review.
Yeah, bro.
Damn, I got to do this.
Yeah, bro.
Oh shit. Daddy duties. Oh, husband duties. Gotta go to work.
It's a lot, bro. It's a lot. It's definitely a lot, man. So yeah.
So that's what I go.
Yeah. We'll see, man. We'll definitely see. But thank you for being here, man, as always, bro. Ben, what's going on with you, man? What can we get from you, man?
Yes. So I went live last night with my brand new show, the Figure Fantasy Show, where I basically invite people to come on and pitch fantasy figures that, to our knowledge, had never been made. So the themes last night were 90s video games and aliens. So I had Cam, I had Mario on, and Costa from Pop Culture Living Room and Triple G Comics. So it was a fun time, something different. Do head over there and check that out. I've got my silly little video giving Hot Toys a long list of Marvel characters that they could possibly make before deciding to release another Iron Man. So do check that out as well. And then I hope to go live in a couple of weeks' time for the intranale of Andor. So it'll be intranale is basically where I go live to discuss the introductory episode and the finale episode of a series. So I'm the Andor one's going to be massive though, because it's like 3 episodes all at once.
First 3.
Forward to that.
Yeah, man. Thank you, man. As always, thank you for basically being here, bro. I do appreciate that. Much appreciated. Thank everybody on this panel again. If you haven't already, follow everybody that you see here. We'll be doing a show later on around 5:30. It's a content creator appreciation show where basically you'll see these guys mentioned. I'll be covering these guys' channel. The link to their channel is also going to be in the section as well. You can actually, link yourself to everybody's channel there, but it will be a definite fan appreciation, or a content creator appreciation. Just me, talking about all my favorite content creators and just, showing some love. Because I think that we don't do it enough. It's so much, we're so diverse, so much that we don't need the division, you know what I mean? And I think we're all here in this community. We want to make sure that we pay our respects. So 5:30 live, I will be paying my respects to every content creator that I know that I've worked with, those that I haven't worked with, those that I hope to work with. But just to let you know that this is it's a hard game. Like this right here is hard. What we do is hard. but the respect that we give each other is most important, and I wanted to start that. So definitely tune in for that show live around 5:30. I think I'm supposed to be, I forgot that I'm supposed to be doing something with Marvelous Reviews, so check me out on his channel. I'll be doing an interview with him, so definitely I'm excited about that. It should be coming up around 2:30, I believe. But yeah, so excited about it, man. If you haven't already become a member of the 16 Scale Man YouTube channel, make sure that you do. Being the breast and 16 Scale collectibles and everything pop culture, and you get a chance to see these guys as much as they're around, and I appreciate them very much. Anyway, you guys out there have a great time, have a great day, peaceful day, no stress. Make sure you have no stress whatsoever, and we'll make it through as long as we do this together and be at peace. Everything's all good. So again, talk to you guys later. It's been a good one. We will see you next week, same time for the lounge. We out.